My rant today is about guys mistreating their girlfriend or wife, and the wife accepting it, and not only accepting it, but making excuses of why the guy acts that way. So here goes like this. It goes like say the guy always yelling and saying hurtful things to the female, their girlfriend or wife, and the female is always saying, "Oh, he just doing that because I got him mad, or because he's having a rough day at work, or he woke up on the wrong side of the bed." No, he acts like that because why? You accept it, and you keep forgiving him for doing that. Um, the yelling or being violent. But if you girls stop picking these type of guys and stop dealing with these type of guys, like once you're dating the guy and he shows you signs that he's basically the asshole, or he's saying hurtful things to you, just leave that man alone and just go find yourself someone else. And I get it that females have a type, but if the type you're picking is always the same asshole, just in a different body, then I suggest you go out of your comfort zone and pick a different type. Because clearly you're picking the guys, Like, I get it, the guys want you, and you pick, because either he got nice muscles, or because he looks sexy, or because he got money, even though I know half that time it's not that. But you have to pick the type that wouldn't disrespect you, and you have to pick the type that's willing to respect you in front of other people and in your home, because it's pretty sad. I think of it, it's very sad that I walk around the streets and I see these females, and I can see the guy walking with them, and they don't dare to look at me in my eyes, the guys don't, because they know usually guys who mistreat females are pussies anyways. So they're not gonna look at me, especially with the face I do when I walk. It's like, I'm gonna murder you anyways. So they don't look at me, they look at their girl to see if the girl's looking at me. And that's a clear sign of a guy who's an asshole. Is usually the jealous type. The jealous types are usually the controlling, the manipulative, the narcissistic type of guys, And I feel sad for the females who pick that type, because there's more guys out there around the world, that will treat you nice. You don't have to go for these asshole types, regardless of what they have to offer. Because I see some females that deal with an abusive boyfriend or husband just because they provide, they give them money or they buy them fancy stuff. And then there are other females that deal with the abusive boyfriends because he got 12 inches and he knows how to move it. So, they deal with it. Or there are other females who deal with an abusive boyfriend because they feel like their self-esteem feels so bad. They think that that's the only type of guy that were willing to like them or even give them attention, when it's not true. Because if you walk down the street, and you don't even have to dress nice. Just walk down the street and there's gonna be millions of guys trying to get at you. But what's the point of them trying to get at you if you keep continuing picking the abusive asshole types? And I don't blame you girls for doing that. I blame the world, because the world is the one that molded you guys into thinking that that environment is a healthy environment. Whether if it was your upbringing where you saw your dad, beat the hell out of your mom, or you were around those type of guys, and it's sad because it's a vicious cycle, because they leave one abusive relationship to go to another abusive relationship. Just because he doesn't physically hit you doesn't mean he's not abusing you. He could be abusing you by putting you down. He could be abusing you by yelling at you. he can be abusive to you by emotionally attacking you and really putting your self-esteem down. There's people thought there was only one way of abuse, and they thought it was just straight physical. You know, that if he hits you, he's abusing you. No, but there's verbal, there's emotional, which basically goes with verbal, because when they say hurtful things to you, it emotionally hurts you. So basically, verbal and emotional is the same thing. Yeah, and the same thing, you know, it's just different kinds of abuse, which is all the same abuse, but just different ways of abuse, you know. So, all I'm saying is that, like, if you females want the abuse to stop, 3 things. Number 1, don't ever forgive the guy ever again for him treating you like crap. Don't ever forgive him. Because when you forgive him, you're basically telling him, do it again. You know, and I know you don't want that. You know, you're not telling him, do it again. But when you forgive him, that's basically what you're saying to him. In the mind of an abuser, when they do something and then they say sorry and you accept the sorry and you think that he's not going to do it again, but then he does it again and then he says sorry. So basically, sorry means nothing if you keep doing the same thing. So once he acts like that, just leave him. Just kick him out of your house if you happen to move him in, or just don't talk to him again. Second, stop picking those types. All right? Stop picking those types. Pick a different type. You know, if you look at a guy and he looks like the type that you wanted to pick, don't pick him. Look over there and pick the guy that you normally wouldn't pick. And you'll be surprised how the guys that you don't pick are the ones to treat you 100 times better than the ones you continue picking. You know. And then 3 would be don't continue the abuse. So don't, you know, if they treat you like crap, don't treat them like crap, because then you're basically in the same boat as them. You know, treat them as you would like to be treated, but at the same time, don't be a sucker and let them mistreat you because you're not willing to mistreat them. Just leave them. So those are the 3 things. Pick yourself over them, in a sense that don't accept their apologies, because they're just going to do it again. Don't accept that behavior. 2, stop picking the same type, because if you pick the same type, then you're just going to be in the same situation that you were before. You know, it's like you left that abuser, but yet you went with a different abuser. 3, just treat people nice, and hopefully you'll get that one that will treat you nice again. You know, it won't be the one that you feel like you're doing everything to treat them nice, but they don't treat you nice. No, don't waste your energy on that. Once they start treating you bad, tell them, bounce. You know, don't settle for less.